Barcelona, I think, are very boring. It's not that they're a great team. Obviously, they've won Champions Leagues, they've won the Spanish La Liga, and so on. It's not that I'm disputing that they're a good team. It's just they're so boring to watch. It's just pass, 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 and you just wish that someone would go for a dribble other than Messi, or they'd try something a little bit, brave, other than just pass in the middle until there's a gap, and then that's it. Pass it in. They got absolutely demolished by Bayern Munich this week in the Champions League because Bayern, although they only had, I think, 35% of the possession, where they had it, they made it count. They didn't just pass, a couple of yards across. They went for through balls. They tried dribbles. They got behind people, and they just went for it. It was entertaining to see Bayern Munich with the ball. And it's just not the same with Barcelona. It's just so boring. You have to watch them pass for 20 minutes before they do something. They do it well. That's not what I'm disputing. It's just I'd rather watch them do something a bit more daring than just a short pass all the time. Real Madrid, when you watch them, they're not doing so well in the league this season. They are still in the Champions League and probably hopefully go into the final, but at least Real Madrid try something a bit different, screamers from outside the box, dribbles, that type of thing, and they're not just centred around one player. Although Ronaldo is their star player, they have other players that score goals and try things as well, and it's just not the same with Barcelona. And I do think yesterday with the demolishment of Bayern, I think it's the end of the Barcelona era now. You could sort of see signs of it when they lost 3-0 to AC Milan in the first leg. It was a very good comeback. The second leg, but you could see signs. Then Paris Saint-Germain, who are nowhere near as good as Barcelona, were unbeaten against them over 2 legs. And then Bayern Munich have now thrashed them 4-0. I can see probably Barcelona beating them in the new camp, but I can't see them progressing. And if they do that, I'll probably just take this video down. But either way, Barcelona have always been boring. It's not something recently. I'm just making this because they were on the telly recently, and it's just reminded me of how boring it is to watch a Barcelona game and how refreshing it was to watch Bayern Munich do that against them. On a slightly different point, I think Bayern Munich are probably the club and the era now. Maybe even Real Madrid, but I think Barcelona's passing football has been sussed out now, and it's going out a bit. I think for any clubs trying to emulate Barcelona are probably behind the times a bit, and it's probably the way that Bayern Munich are playing is what they should be aiming at now. But really, that's all I wanted to say today, that I'm really bored of Barcelona, and I think their style of football is boring, but I'm not disputing that they're a good team. So thanks for watching.